They say some mistakes don't kill you immediately. They wait. They watch. They let you smile, laugh, make plans for tomorrow, and then they collect. This is the story of a man who introduced his ex-girlfriend as a maid to his new family. What he didn't know was that she had become something far more dangerous than he could ever imagine. Her name was Adana, and by the time he realized who she truly was, it was already too late. Seoul, 2019. A city of neon lights and ancient secrets, where the modern world dances on top of something older, something darker. Park Min-jae was 32 years old. He had everything a man could want: a successful tech startup, a beautiful fiancée, a future that gleamed like the Han wither at night. But every perfect life has a crack, and through that crack, the past comes crawling. It started with a phone call, 3 in the morning, the kind of call that turns your blood cold before you even answer. Min-jae picked up the phone. Silence. Then, a voice he hadn't heard in 5 years. Soft, familiar, wrong. Min-jae. Just his name, nothing more. He sat up in bed, careful not to wake his fiancée, Ji-woo. Adana? Silence again. Then, I'm back in Seoul. I need help. 4 words. 4 words that would unravel everything he had built. Let me take you back, 6 years earlier. Min-jae was 26, fresh out of university, working at a coffee shop in Itaewon. That's where he met her, Adana Okafor. She was unlike anyone he had ever seen. Tall, dark skin that caught the Seoul's sunlight like polished wood. Eyes that held stories he couldn't read. She was Nigerian, 24 years old, studying international business at Yonsei University. She spoke Korean with a gentle accent that made every word sound like music. They fell in love the way young people do, quickly, completely, blindly. For 2 years they were inseparable. She would bring him Nigerian food, jollof rice, suya, chin-chin. He would take her to his grandmother's house in Busan. His family, they didn't approve. She's not Korean, his mother said, as if love needed a passport. But young love is fragile. And Min-jae was weak. In 2015, the pressure became too much. His father threatened to disown him. His mother cried every night. Think of your future, they said. Think of our family name. So he did what weak men do. He chose comfort over courage. He broke up with Adana. Not with honesty, not with respect. He simply stopped calling, stopped answering, stopped existing in her life. She came to his apartment once, knocked on the door for an hour. He sat inside, silent, listening to her cry on the other side. Eventually, she left, and he told himself he had done the right thing. He told himself this for 4 years, until that phone call. I need help, she said. Min-jae met her at a small cafe in Hongdae, 3:30 in the morning, the only place open. When he saw her, everything stopped. She was different, not just older, changed. She wore expensive clothes, Gucci, Prada, brands that didn't match the struggling student he remembered. Her hair was different, straightened, professional, but her eyes were the same, sad, deep, knowing. What happened to you? He asked. She smiled, not with happiness, with something else. Life happened, Min-jae. Life happened. She explained quickly, efficiently. She needed a place to stay, just for a few weeks. She was in trouble. She didn't say what kind. I can't ask anyone else, she said. Please. Min Jae thought of his fiancée. Ji-woo would never understand. But looking at Adana, this woman he had once loved, he couldn't say no. "I have an idea," he said. The worst idea of his life. "She's a maid," Min Jae told Ji-woo the next morning. "A maid?" "Yes, Nigerian. She's new to Seoul. She needs work. My mother recommended her." The lie came easily. Too easily. Ji-woo studied him for a moment, then shrugged. "Okay, we could use help with the house anyway." Just like that, Adana moved into the guest room. By day, she cleaned, cooked, did laundry. By night, Min Jae didn't know what she did. She would leave the apartment at midnight, return to dawn, never explaining, never offering. The first week was normal. Adana played her role perfectly. Quiet, efficient, invisible. Ji-woo barely noticed her, but Min Jae noticed everything. The way Adana's hands trembled when she poured tea, the way she checked her phone constantly, the way she would stand at the window staring at the street below, waiting for something, or someone. "What's really going on?" he asked her one night. They were alone in the kitchen. 2 in the morning. She was making tea. Her hands were shaking. "You don't want to know," she said. "Yes, I do." She turned to face him. Her eyes were tired, so tired. "I'm married, Min Jae." The words hung in the air like smoke. "What?" "I got married 3 years ago to a Korean man." Min Jae felt something twist in his chest. Jealousy? Relief? He didn't know. "Why didn't you tell me?" "Because it's complicated." "How complicated?" She was quiet for a long time. Then, "My husband, he's not a good man." His name was Kang Dae-sung, 48 years old. On paper, he was a businessman. Import, export, real estate. On paper, he was legitimate. But Seoul has 2 faces, the one it shows the world and the one it hides in the dark. Kang Dae-sung belonged to the second face. It took Min Jae 3 days of digging, 3 days of searching Korean news sites, underground forums, police reports that were buried or redacted. What he found made his blood run cold. Kang Dae-sung wasn't just a businessman. He was one of the most powerful crime bosses in Seoul. Drugs, weapons, human trafficking. His organization stretched from Busan to Incheon, from Seoul to Tokyo to Lagos. He had connections to the Yakuza, to Nigerian networks, to Chinese triads. And Adana was his wife. Min Jae confronted her that night. "You married a gangster?" Adana didn't flinch. "I married a man who saved my life." "Saved your life?" "After you left me, do you know what happened?" Her voice was calm, too calm. "My visa expired. I had no money, no job. I was going to be deported. I was sleeping in a PC bang, eating once every 2 days. I was dying, slowly, quietly. And then, he found me." Kang Dae-sung found Adana in Itaewon. Winter. She was standing outside a Nigerian restaurant, hungry, cold, desperate. He approached her, spoke to her in English. "You look lost," he said. She should have walked away, but she was so tired, so alone. "I am," she said. He bought her dinner that night, and the next night, and the night after that. He didn't ask for anything. He just listened. She told him about Nigeria, about her dreams, about the man who had broken her heart. She never said Min Jae's name, but Kang Dae-sung, he understood pain. "He offered me a deal," Adana said. "What kind of deal?" "Marriage. He needed a wife. I needed papers. It was transactional." "But you fell in love with him." She laughed. a broken sound. Love? No, but I respected him. He kept his word. He gave me safety. Then why are you here? Why are you hiding? Adana's face changed. Fear, real fear. Because I found out what he really does, the people he hurts, the lives he destroys, and I tried to leave. Her voice dropped to a whisper. You don't leave, Kang Dae-sung. The second week, things started to happen. Small things at first. A black car parked outside their apartment building. The same car, every day. Phone calls that disconnected when Min-jae answered. Ji-woo noticed too. Do you feel like we're being watched? She asked one morning. Min-jae lied. No, you're imagining things. But he wasn't imagining the fear in Adana's eyes, or the way she started sleeping with a knife under her pillow. On the 12th day, a man came to their door. 8 in the evening. Min-jae was at work. Ji-woo answered. The man was tall, Korean, expensive suit. He smiled. I'm looking for my wife, he said in perfect Korean. Ji-woo blinked. Your wife? Yes, Adana. I believe she works here. Ji-woo's confusion was genuine. Adana? The maid? She's your wife? The man's smile didn't change. Yes, there's been a misunderstanding. She's not well. I need to take her home. She's not here right now. I'll wait. He stepped inside, without invitation, without permission. Ji-woo called Min-jae. Her voice was shaking. There's a man here. He says he's Adana's husband. Min-jae, what's going on? Min-jae ran from his office to his apartment, his heart pounding, his mind racing. When he burst through the door, the man was sitting on his couch, calm, relaxed, like he owned the place. Kang Dae-sung. In person, he was more terrifying than any photo. Not because he looked dangerous, but because he looked ordinary, like someone's uncle, someone's father. That made it worse. You must be Min-jae, Kang Dae-sung said. His voice was soft, polite. Where is she? I don't know what you're talking about. Kang Dae-sung smiled. Don't lie to me, son. I've been watching this apartment for 2 weeks. I know my wife is here. I know you used to date her. I know everything. The temperature in the room dropped. Ji-woo stood in the corner, confused, scared. Min-jae, what is he talking about? Min-jae couldn't speak, couldn't move. Kang Dae-sung stood up, adjusted his suit. I don't want trouble, he said. I just want my wife back. She doesn't want to go back, Min-jae heard himself say. That's not your decision. It's hers. Kang Dae-sung's smile faded. You don't understand how this works. Adana belongs to me. She's not property. In my world, yes, she is. He walked toward the door, stopped, turned back. You have 24 hours. Tell her to come home, or I will come back. And next time, I won't be polite. He left. The door closed. Silence. Then Ji-woo's voice. Who the hell is Adana? Min-jae told her everything. Every lie. Every secret. Ji-woo listened, her face unreadable. When he finished, she slapped him, hard. You brought your ex-girlfriend into our home? You lied to me for 2 weeks? And now we're involved with a gangster? Tears streamed down her face. I'm sorry, Min-jae said. Sorry? Sorry? She grabbed her coat. Where are you going? To my mother's. Figure this out. And when you're done, don't call me. She left. Min-jae was alone. In the apartment he shared with his fiancée and a woman he thought he knew. Adana returned at midnight. She knew immediately. He was here. It wasn't a question. Yes. What did he say? He wants you back. 24 hours. Adana sat down, closed her eyes. I need to tell you something. What? Why I really married him. The truth was worse than Min-jae imagined. Adana hadn't just married Kang Dae-sung for papers. She had become part of his organization. Not by choice, not at first, but slowly, gradually. He had used her Nigerian connections, her language skills, her intelligence. She became his bridge to West African networks. She facilitated deals, translated conversations, moved money across borders. She didn't pull triggers, but her hands, they weren't clean. I'm not innocent, Min-jae, she said. I've done things, terrible things. And when I tried to stop, he told me something. What? That if I ever left, he would kill everyone I loved. She looked at me. That includes you. Min-jae felt the walls closing in. We need to go to the police. Adana laughed. That broken laugh again. The police? Half of them are on his payroll. Then what do we do? I don't know. They sat in silence. Two people trapped in a cage of their own making. Outside, Seoul continued. Indifferent. Eternal. The next morning, Min-jae made a decision. He called a number he'd found online. A journalist. Kim Soo-jin, investigative reporter for a major newspaper. She had written about organized crime, about corruption, about the men who ruled from the shadows. They met in a public place, a busy coffee shop in Gangnam. Min-jae told her everything. Kim Soo-jin listened, took notes. When he finished, she leaned back. Do you know what you're asking me to do? Yes. Kang Dae-sung has killed journalists before. I know. And you're willing to risk your life, your ex-girlfriend's life? Min-jae was quiet. Then, if we do nothing, he wins. She's trapped forever. Kim Soo-jin studied him, then nodded. Okay, I'll help, but I need evidence. The evidence was in Adana's phone, years of messages, transactions, photos, names of politicians, police officers, businessmen, all connected to Kang Dae-sung's network. It was enough to bring down an empire. But getting it out, that was another problem. They had a plan. Adana would agree to meet Kang Dae-sung one last time. In a public place, Kim Soo-jin's team would have her ready. Cameras, recorders, witnesses. They would expose everything. It was dangerous. It was reckless. It was their only chance. The meeting was set on Namsan Tower. Symbolic, public. A place where lovers put locks on fences, where promises were made. Kang Dae-sung agreed. He sounded amused. You want to meet me at a tourist spot? Yes, Adana said. Why? Because I want to talk, really talk, and I don't trust you anywhere private. He laughed. Fair enough. Tomorrow, 7 p.m. The night before the meeting, Min-jae couldn't sleep. He sat with Adana in the living room. Are you scared? Terrified. We don't have to do this. Yes, we do. She looked at him. Min-jae, I need you to know something. What? I never stopped loving you. The words hung between them. Even after everything, even after you broke my heart. Adana, I'm not saying this because I want you back. I know that's over. I'm saying it because I need you to know that loving you, it made me believe I deserved better. And that's why I'm doing this. 7 p.m., Namsan Tower. The sun was setting over Seoul. The city glowed. Beautiful. Deadly. Kang Dae-sung arrived exactly on time, alone as promised. He wore a long coat, black, expensive. He smiled when he saw Adana. "You look well," he said. "I feel well." "Good. Shall we walk?" They walked along the observation deck. Kim Soo-jin's team was positioned everywhere, disguised as tourists, vendors, security. Min Jae watched from a distance, his heart in his throat. "Why did you run?" Kang Dae-sung asked. "Because I wanted my life back." "Your life? I gave you a life. I gave you everything." "You gave me a cage." He stopped walking, turned to face her. "Do you know what happens to people who betray me?" "Yes." "And you're still here?" "Yes." He studied her, then smiled. "You've changed. You're braver than I thought. Or more foolish." "Maybe both," Adana said. She reached into her pocket, pulled out her phone. "I have something for you." What happened next happened fast. Adana didn't give him the phone. She held it up. "Everything is on here. Every transaction, every name, every crime. And I've already sent copies to 3 different journalists." Kang Dae-sung's face didn't change. "You're bluffing." "Am I?" He reached for the phone. She stepped back. "If you touch me, if anything happens to me, it all goes public. Tomorrow morning, front page." For the first time, Kang Dae-sung looked uncertain. "You wouldn't. Watch me." What Adana didn't see, what none of them saw, was the man in the shadows. One of Kang Dae-sung's men. He had followed them. He had a gun. Min Jae saw him first. "Adana, get down!" Everything happened in slow motion. The man raised the gun. Adana turned. Kang Dae-sung grabbed her, not to protect her, to use her as a shield. The gun fired, but the bullet didn't hit Adana. It hit Kang Dae-sung in the chest. He fell, blood spreading across his expensive coat. Chaos, screaming, running, police sirens moved in, cameras flashing, recording everything. Adana stood over Kang Dae-sung's body. He was still alive, barely. He looked up at her. "You win," he whispered. "I didn't want to win. I just wanted to be free." He smiled, a strange, sad smile. "You'll never be free. None of us are." Then his eyes closed. Kang Dae-sung survived, but his empire didn't. The evidence Adana provided, it destroyed everything. Dozens of arrests, politicians, police officers, businessmen, the biggest organized crime bust in Korean history. Adana testified for months, in courtrooms, in closed sessions. She told everything, and when it was over, she was free. But freedom, it came with a price. Min Jae never got Ji-hoo back. She left him, started a new life. He didn't blame her. Some things you can't forgive. Adana left Korea 6 months later. She went back to Nigeria, to Lagos. Min Jae drove her to the airport. They didn't say much. What was there to say? At the gate, she turned to Min Jae. "Thank you." "For what?" "For being weak enough to let me in." She smiled. "And strong enough to help me leave." She walked through the gate, and Min Jae never saw her again. 3 years later, Min Jae received a letter from Nigeria, no return address. Inside, a photo, Adana, standing in front of a small school, children around her, smiling, laughing. On the back of the photo, one sentence, "I'm teaching them they deserve better." They say some mistakes don't kill you immediately, but some mistakes, they save you. Min Jae had been weak when he let Adana into his life, weaker still when he let her go. But in trying to hide her, he had given her the chance to be seen, and in being seen, she had found herself. The maid who ruled the shadows, the woman who brought down an empire, the girl who just wanted to be free. Seoul still glows at night, beautiful, deadly, a city of neon lights and ancient secrets. But somewhere in Lagos, a woman teaches children, and she sleeps without a knife under her pillow. And maybe that's the only redemption any of us can hope for. Not to erase our mistakes, but to learn what they were trying to teach us. That courage isn't the absence of fear, it's the decision to act despite it. That freedom isn't given, it's taken. That love, real love, sometimes means letting go, and sometimes it means holding on when everyone tells you to run. This was the story of Adana Okafor, the maid who was really a queen, the woman who was trapped, and the man who was too weak to save her, until he wasn't. Remember her name, because some people don't just survive their stories, they rewrite them, and in rewriting them, they rewrite us all.